Dogs will kick this away to start us off. He'll return it from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Will take their first 10 out of the half. Let's talk strategy here. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? From the shotgun, it's a handoff. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. From the shotgun, handoff inside. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Boy, you'd love to see a few more yards here to give yourself a better chance on 3rd down. Now, here early in this game, we get a big 3rd down to see if this offensive line can keep the pressure off the quarterback.
It's 3rd and 6, a challenging spot here on the opening drive. Off the RPO, caught to the right.
On 3rd downs like this, you can only allow completions in front of you as long as you can protect the sticks. And that's what the defense did here. They knew where the sticks were, and they were able to make the tackle short of the line.
Moves the ball out across the 30. That's good for a first down.
Trends show guys that are continuing to go for it on 4th down. But what's crazy to me, Chris, is deep in your own territory to go for it on 4th down. It's a big risk, but it pays off here.
The Buckeyes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. On first down, why not keep it on the ground?
Well, the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Handoff from the shotgun. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Boy, great job by this defense on this 2nd down run. Just stonewalled him at the line of scrimmage. Now they get a chance to really pressure the quarterback here, try to get off the field.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Plus the 45 now. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. Who could not stop him? He's in. Touchdown, Buckeyes. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes the catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch, and this defense just unable to corral him.
And now here comes the point after attempt. PAT makes it 7-0. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Fields it just outside the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. They pick up 4, so second down and 6 coming up.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And he drops back in the gun. Defense is coming after him. And he can't escape. It's a sack for the defense.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking to make a big play downfield. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
Boy, Chris, what a hit there on that third down play by the defensive back. If he doesn't make that play, that's probably a first down, and they move the sticks. Instead, we've now got fourth down.
He's got some daylight turning on the speed. He'll be brought down, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what this is about. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. The offense gets a second chance of points here after that special teams roughing penalty. Single back takes the handoff. Runs through the defender. The ball carrier taken down, but there's a flag on the field. Will that holding penalty be a drive killer? Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams through this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense, and they better defend this style of play moving forward.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. And the defense brings him down.
Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed, but he also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
Offense facing a third and short from the 41. Can they make the first down and avoid a tricky fourth down decision? Can he make it to the marker? Looks like Georgia will have the first down.
Well, sometimes it's just a backyard draw, right? I mean, it's third down and short. You trust your back and the line to be able to pick up the first down, and he literally pushes with everything he has, throwing a haymaker there at the finish of that play to pick up the first down.
Georgia setting up with a 1st and 10 now. They'll hand it off. He's swallowed up at the line. Could not get past that big defensive tackle.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Offense lines up. This is the 7th play now in this drive. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Quick throw to his receiver. Defense breaks it up. Nice play. Incomplete.
Most offensive coaches will be happy taking those 50-50 shots against man coverage, but I'm curious to see if they're going to test this DB again after that coverage.
Challenging spot for the offense. It's 3rd down and long from the 45. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. Tackle made at the 41. That's 1st down yardage.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another 1st down for this offense.
The Bulldogs churn out another 1st down. Handoff in a single back formation. And they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup was good enough to move the chains. 1st down. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. They get him down to wrap up the 1st period of play.
That's the end of the 1st quarter. With the score, Ohio State 7, Georgia 0.
So here we go, 1st play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down. Sticking with the running game. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play. Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And he'll get there. Touchdown, Georgia. So they reach the end zone after a marathon march. How about the execution in that drive, Kirk?
Well, I know a lot of times people get excited for the big plays. They're fun to watch. But what's impressive to me is an offense that can put together a long drive and then finally cap it off with a touchdown. That way you don't have to always rely on the big plays. That's a great drive.
Now they get set to kick it away. And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking, move right down the field for a touchdown. They'll tackle him right at the 31.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave him a chance at a really nice gain.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Running back grabs it on the screen. That play is blown up. Defense makes the tackle in the backfield.
How about the discipline of this defense here on second down? You're anticipating a pass. They've got pretty much everybody covered. And then once the back has the ball, how about the speed to be able to bring him down? Now it's third down.
Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. They're going to run it here. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
Third down, I think the defense is really expecting the ball to go through the air. Instead, the offense keeps it on the ground, gives it to one of the more skilled players, and he gets the yards he needs. Move the sticks.
Buckeyes begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
You know, Chris, what a great run here. You think about Ohio State, you think lately about those NFL-ready wide receivers, but we all know it starts with their running games, all those great backs they've had over the years.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. Breaks clear, end zone ahead. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? He hands it off from the gun. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down.
It's a good, solid gain. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
So now it's 3rd and short from the 21 as this defense tries to make a stand and force a field goal attempt or a 4th down stop. Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that 1st down marker. So they'll pass up the chip shot field goal attempt and go for it on 4th down.
Cut.
Fired into a tight window and picked off. He's got some room and some blockers here. Across the 40. Past the 20. At the 10. Touchdown, Dogs. And the defense adds 6 from the interception return.
How about the risky call here by this offense? I love that they're going for it on 4th down. Not so sure about the play call. The defense was not fooled at all. Steps in front of this throw for a nice touchdown.
The PAT is no good. Wow. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And here's the return from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. The Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. They're trying to recover from that last possession. They had things going, but then a pick 6, a devastating play. They got to recover from that right now. Defense able to stop the ball carrier there.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And he crosses the 30. And that will pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 38th. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. That's the 2-minute warning here before halftime as the offense tries to cut into this lead. Second down after that previous play. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. And they're able to get him down. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Bringing pressure. So the scramble comes up short, and now this offense facing a 4th down play. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half.
Timeout, Georgia.
They will go for it again here on 4th down. They are 1 for 2 so far today. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
Ohio State.
They've converted 1 of their 2 4th down attempts so far. Looks like we're going to get a 3rd attempt right here. There's some pre-snap movement, back in motion. And it's incomplete on 4th down. The offense will now take over in plus territory.
This is the chance you take here as an offensive coordinator and a play caller. You go for it here, you draw it up perfectly, you think this is the right play, and then the execution is not there. So the defense catches a break, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Trying to extend the play. Finds room at the 30. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. So the holding penalty in the offense backs him up 10 yards. Important second down play coming up. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Catch made on the out route. The offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. On third down, he drops to throw. Goes a fastball, but it's intercepted. Can he take it all the way? The 30, past the 20. And he steps out at the 4, close to a pick six. Still a great play.
Chris, not only the awareness to come up with the interception, But the speed and athletic ability on the return, I thought he was going to take it all the way back, but the offense just did enough to keep him out of the end zone.
First and goal, an opportunity to take the lead before halftime. Hand off to the right side. Muscles across the goal line. Touchdown, Ohio State. Well, no surprise for an offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
Extra point puts them in front by 1. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. He'll bring it out from his end zone. To be tackled at the 21. That's good work by the coverage team.
Georgia offense will take over. First and 10.
So here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? Receiver in motion now. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. Tackle finally made, but it's a big gain. Moves the ball to the 48. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Looking to throw it on first down. He's running out of time here. And it's incomplete. Just 5 seconds left on the clock now.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Looks like one more play here before halftime. No press coverage. The DB's backing up now. Running out of time in the pocket. And the pass ball is incomplete. No time left on the first half clock. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Buckeyes will kick this away to begin the second half. And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. The Georgia offense is back out on the field. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Looking right, this one caught. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. The Dogs come to the line to run the hurry up. And here's the handoff. They tackle him, but not before he makes the 45, a solid gain.
Well, anytime you're down at halftime, you get your minds together, you try to make some adjustments, you try to get things heading in a better direction. This offense is off to a great start after this play right here.
That run, good for a first down. The offense still rolling. Same tailback, another carry.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Now it's second down here. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Running back has it on the screen now. And they wrap him up after the completion just short of the first down marker.
Now the defense is getting pressure on the quarterback. They got a little bit fooled here by the screenplay. Nice positive game for the offense.
Crucial third down play right here. Tackle made at the 41. That's first down yardage.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
And the Bulldogs are moving quickly down the field. And looking to throw now on first down. Looking to set up a screen pass here. They're finally able to stop him, but the defense is fooled a bit on that screenplay. It's a solid gain for a first down.
Just a really good ball here to be able to pick up this first down for the Georgia offense. And, you know, being able to have a balanced attack, so important in modern college football, and Georgia does that as well as anybody.
The sophomore with a strong tackle there. No huddle now for the offense. Quick throw caught on the left side. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
Well, here the defense decided to sit back and play zone, and that front didn't do a good job of pressuring the quarterback. He had the time to make the throw, and he put it on target.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Can't hold on. Good defensive play brings up a fourth down.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on fourth and short.
Now passing the field goal attempt. The offense on the field going for it on fourth down. And he'll get their first down yards before they finally bring him down.
Boy, that is some determination by this offense here. Picking up a new set of downs on the run. The call works out perfectly. You just needed 2 yards. You pick it up. And now you've got another chance at points.
Nowhere to run up the middle.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Defense cannot get off the field. The long drive continues. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Makes a quick catch. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
An important third down conversion coming here in the red zone. Play action fake, looking to throw. Receiver makes the catch. And he's tackled just short of that first down marker. Good job by the defense.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this fourth down and short.
The Dogs will look to convert here on fourth down. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. He's escaping the pocket now. Touchdown, Bulldogs. And they will claim the second half lead. Can you say methodical? Marathon march, Kurt, just pounding away and wearing down that defense.
They just kept moving the sticks and moving the sticks until they got into the red zone, and they just kept moving the sticks until they got into the end zone. What a drive.
Offense is out there. They're going to go for 2 here. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And he's brought down after a solid effort on that return. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. Great possession last time. They punched it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? That run moves the ball across the 35.
Man, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I'd love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense. Almost anticipating this play. They're in position to bring him down for a loss.
One of those critical third down plays coming up. Can they pick up the first on the ground? The Buckeyes look to keep this drive moving.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
The pocket breaking down. That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Boy, the defense rolls the dice here on this screen pass. If they don't hit this quarterback, this is a big play. But give them credit. They were able to get to him before they were able to complete that pass.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Keeping it on the ground here. He's brought down out at the 46. Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's third down. Try and muscle for the first down. And the tackle is made as time runs out in the third quarter.
That's the end of the third quarter of play. With the score, Georgia 19, Ohio State 14.
Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Handoff here from the shotgun. And he's stopped after gaining 4 yards. So 2nd and 6.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll run it from the gun. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. That was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time, the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
Okay, ready?
They're 2 for 2 on third down this drive. It's third down and 7. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And moves the football inside the 40, and it's another first down. Buckeyes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Oh, the ball is not free. Who's got it? The defense recovers the fumble.
Oh, man, the rain ended up acting like an extra defender on this last play. The runners under that football so tight for one moment, and then watching it slip away the next.
So not what the coach was hoping to hear. Took a chance with the timeout to get the replay. We'll see if burning that timeout is costly down the road. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Man, just complimentary football, really, in a nutshell. They get this football back thanks to their own defense, creating that turnover, working with the lead like this. Really, it's all but over. Now the offense is just thinking about running the football and working that clock.
Second down play coming up. Ball handed off. Minimal gain brought down short of the marker. The Dogs come up to the line in the hurry-up. And the running back takes the handoff. That'll pick up a first down. They'll spot it at the 38.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
First down here for this offense. Big pass. Here comes a jet sweep. The defense all over it. They stop it right at the line.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside on the perimeter to set something up downfield.
Picks up the first, looking for more. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs.
Good call here by the offense to be able to pick up this first down. And, Chris, it makes you wonder, with under 3 minutes to go in this game and trailing, the defense sitting back in their base. I thought they might be in a little bit more of an aggressive mindset, turning the blitz loose, trying to create some plays to get the football back.
Getting set. Here's second down. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Picked off, a crucial turnover. Not a long return, but the important thing, the pick wipes out a scoring threat. The offense will take over from the 29.
Boy, I got to question the play call right here. Give the defense credit. They get the interception. They put themselves in a spot to maybe tie this game. But what was the offensive coordinator thinking with the lead, taking a chance, and it backfired?
Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. Frustration in the last drive. They moved it into plus territory, but coughed it up. Can't afford that down on the scoreboard now. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
Loss of one. Brings up second down.
Second down play coming up for this offense. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And the run moves the ball up to the 33.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Crucial third down play coming up. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He's hit as he throws it. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Not much on the return, but the pick will set up the offense at the 35.
Oh, Chris, against zone coverage like that and the ball thrown deep down the middle of the field, you've got to layer that throw in. Very challenging throw, requires a nice touch with a strong arm, and the quarterback that time just did not make the throw.
And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
Boy, another nice gain by this back. He has had a beautiful day today running the football, just kind of in that zone, and a big reason why they have a nice lead today.
We head now to the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to bleed out the clock and secure this win. How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? And they'll keep it on the ground, trying to run some clock.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. Touchdown, Georgia. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
Well, that's why you practice right there, Chris. This offense had the pressure, the game on their back. They deliver, they get a touchdown, and now make this a 2-possession game with under 2 to go. Like their odds of closing this game out.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. Extra point up and good, so the lead is 12 here in the 4th quarter.
That makes the score Georgia 26, Ohio State 14.
Kickoff team on the field getting set now.
Set to kick this one away.
Turner looking to make a play here. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. This drive is important. Last one, and an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Contact as he threw it. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down.
Some players just have a real knack for timing their jump, and that defender was able to get a big paw on the ball and bat it away.
Incompletion makes it 2nd down. And he'll set up to throw. And now in the final couple minutes, here's a deep shot. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there, but now it's 3rd down.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots. Get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. And it's incomplete again. 4th down coming up.
Oh, I like the call here. 3rd down and long. You know they're going to apply pressure. The screen game almost works, but you've got to complete the pass for your guy to have a chance to turn upfield. It's a missed opportunity there on 3rd down and long.
And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on 4th down. Looking to throw yet again. Hit as he gets the pass away. And it's caught way downfield inside the 35.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On 4th down, the receiver's got to run the route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the first down.
Buckeyes getting set on 1st and 10. Big wideout goes in motion. A pop pass on the jet sweep. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
Loss of 4. 2nd down coming up.
The offense now operating in empty. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. And he lofts it toward the left sideline. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. 4th down, looking to throw for it. And now another deep ball here. Oh, and they cannot connect. Really needed that completion. Instead, it's a turnover on downs.
Well, that'll do it, Chris. This defense has played well the entire game. It's very fitting here on this 4th down play in the 4th quarter. Under 2 minutes to go. They step up again. Give them the game ball.
Well, this was an intriguing matchup coming in. We weren't sure which way it was going to go. Kirk, what do you think made the difference today?
Well, I think it's the critical moments, the 3rd downs, the red zones, the turnover margin. Those are the areas you're usually going to see the difference in a close game. And today they were able to come up on top in a lot of those aspects of the game.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.